Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, 4 days in, and this doesn't look like much, but it's gotten pretty complicated. So I wanted to share with you guys the thing that I found that would save a lot of time and keep you from getting sick of your game is to keep track of your variables. Um, so why, especially if you're making an RPG or action story game with cutscenes, if you keep testing, let's say you get 6 screens in and you want to play a test, um, you got to play through all of your cutscenes, all of everything. It gets time consuming and boring, and the build takes longer and longer. So if you keep track of your variables, you can kind of skip ahead and set your scene start by clicking on the background here, starting scene, path to shop. So I got here, right? And why you want to keep track of your variables is so if you go backwards, you don't accidentally play through a cutscene that has you start at the bottom. Also, it's a good habit to get into to set these sort of variables so that way when your player goes back through later on, it also doesn't trigger it. Not only just for your own sanity, but for the sake of your game too. So keeping track of variables is crucial. And the other thing that I noticed was really helpful too is create a title screen right off the bat. I didn't do it for a while. I was just having it start straight in at the first scene. And then I realized that once I started switching to playtests later, I had to make sure I put my character exactly back where the cutscene starts. And that's allows for you to make some errors, put it in the wrong place. Oh, you got to rebuild it, play test again. So if you make the title screen, then after you select your menu options, you get to say, all right, change to this spot, which is where you would place your character, right? So that saves a ton of time. You just click anywhere, you just start it right there, boom, done. So another thing that's useful is to create a game script where you kind of write down each scene in the order it goes and which variables are, I guess you could say, obtained, which variables you get after which interaction. So that way you know later on, alright, when I get to this scene, I should have a variable for these different things. And then you can go ahead and hard code them in. And when you don't need it anymore, you can also deactivate it, right? So variable, set the variable, boom. And when I'm done playtesting, I can disable it. And it also gives me a little note, which is kind of nice in green. So I know, yes, this is a variable that I'm going to need here. So that's another way of keeping track of your variables. Just do that on every page where you're supposed to have it. So hopefully this helps. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff I've learned that I can share, but I guess we'll do it one subject at a time, right? Instead of just dumping it all into one video. Let's keep things focused. So if there's any questions anyone has about variable stuff, maybe I can help. Alright, good luck everyone. Hope you have a good day. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.